I'm sorry, that's the one.
Okay,
That's
so
my
it's
fault.
not thaw.
No, I got it
Okay.
mixed up.
Okay,
I'm
now
sorry.
I feel comfortable.
I apologize.
No,
When you were
it's
saying,
okay.
I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, no, it started with an A. So yes, I'm
Okay.
sorry about that.
No, don't apologize. How are you as compared to the last time you were here?
I feel better. I feel better.
You were lost the last time you were here, and I think you were preparing for the world to end
Yes.
on Zoom. You remember that?
Yes.
And what did I tell you?
You said you told me don't give up.
Sydney Katz on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Kaisha Johnson.
Thank you. All right, where are we on this?
The rent that's owed is $2,973, court costs of $175, total of $3,148. Ms. Johnson evidently has applied.
Was there $100 late fee or something? You know?
I'm not aware. Was the number $100 higher than it was 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think we have other issues on this case in that she's applied for assistance through THAW.
Through where?
THAW, which I believe is called the Heat and Warmth Fund. And I'm familiar with them paying people's utilities, but evidently they also pay rental assistance. So I've never dealt with them. She said that when she met with them, they told her that she had to get a job in order for her to be considered, and that they could consider her up to $3,000. She said she got a job and she expects them to pay, but she doesn't know exactly how much they're going to pay. I asked her if she had any documentation or if she had a 539 form, and she doesn't. So we thought we would throw this one in your lap because we deal with a lot of the local agencies, but I've never dealt with this one.
What do you want to tell me?
I spoke with you 10 days ago. Manpower just called me yesterday. So when I leave here, they need for me to come down there to get, turn in my ID and my social security card for the job. I was calling agencies before that, and that's what they were telling me, that I didn't have a job at that time. Like I said, I just moved here from Saginaw. So
yeah, that's what I thought. You look different on Zoom than on Zoom.
Well, yeah, this is me.
All right.
My friend just came down and made sure I got here today. So I don't.
Your friend?
Okay. So I really don't. I've been in an apartment. I've been trying my hardest with no car or anything like that. So I don't really know how things work. I called Helping Hands. I called all the agencies that was on the thing. Yesterday, I talked to the Jewish Family
Services.
Yeah, so I had a meeting with one of them. So everybody was saying that I needed a job. So
yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you call Hawk?
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm sorry, sir. I said Thaw. What'd I say? It's Hawk. I'm sorry. That's the one.
Okay, so it's not Thaw.
No.
Okay.
I got it mixed up.
Okay,
I'm
now
sorry.
I feel comfortable.
I apologize.
No,
When you were
it's
saying,
okay.
I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, no, it started with an A. So yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
No, don't apologize. How are you as compared to the last time you were here?
I feel better. I feel better.
You were lost the last time you were here, and I think you were preparing for the world to end.
Yes.
On Zoom. You remember that?
Yes.
And what did I tell you?
You said you told me don't give up. And you said we're gonna try this way. And then you said when I come, you said you got 2 ways, we're gonna do this. And so here I am. I didn't give up. I kept on trying. So here I am right now.
We're gonna get through this, okay?
Yes, sir.
So you got a job. You've talked to the people at Hawk, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so they were the ones that told you needed a job.
Yes, they said,
this.
they can't help you.
Have you gone back to them?
No, because actually I gotta go to Manpower today because I need the acceptance letter, to show proof that I have the job.
Got it. And then you're gonna talk back with
Hawk,
Hawk.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have, how much is your monthly rent?
$1,299.
Okay.
Yeah, and if, Your Honor, if I remember the last time we had a conversation with Hawk, they won't even give the appointment until she has a,
Job.
right, so you called in, and so you don't have an appointment with a caseworker.
Nope,
They basically said, call back in.
I
So
just
she's
got the job.
probably 2 to 3 weeks away. And my concern is this is gonna go into March, which is gonna take the balance up to $4,500. So if you need to, so you're gonna go from here to Manpower,
Yes, sir.
and I don't know if Manpower is sufficient to get that appointment.
I already got the job. I could. My
Okay, you
phone
got
in
the-
car.
You just have to
the
supply the
Yes.
information.
Then you need
I
to,
can finish on my W-2s.
you need to call Hawk this afternoon, because the sooner you call in, the sooner you get an appointment.
Yes, sir.
If this were my client, I know what I would do, but it's not. Is Amy?
Amy's in.
Good afternoon. I'm good.
Good afternoon, Amy. But she's gonna have to go there, and I think I get what's happened with her. She's gotta have proof of employment, so she's gotta get that, so then she can begin that process, right?
Your Honor, if she already is employed, it's a matter of providing that proof once she's had that caseworker in front of her. Right now, we're booking for the 16th or 17th of March, so I'd recommend she call right now and at least try to get into the calendar. The proofs are really
Okay,
important for once they're in front of the caseworker.
got it. Okay, you hear that?
Yes, sir.
So do that as soon as possible. Just get on that, and then you'll get that proof of employment.
Okay.
All right.
But the other thing I'm worried about is they're gonna ask her what her plan is to get it down to $3,000.
I know.
When do you start work?
Monday is training.
I get it. I get all that. But I'm gonna tell you what. One thing about me, Mr. Fantera, is when I make somebody a promise, I do everything I possibly can to stick to that promise. I told Miss Johnson, somehow I told her not to give up faith and to keep going through. And so you can let Mr. Katz know and everybody know I'm gonna stay with her. We're gonna work this through. It may take us a minute, but I think we can get there. She did her part. And so, and she's not going anywhere except through me, and I'm not moving. It's just the way it is. All right? Good, you're welcome. All right. She's here kind of all alone, just trying to do it. And I think and I don't mean to throw all your business out there, but I think if you could have seen her when she appeared via Zoom before me, she's trying to pack up. She's trying to figure out what her next move is, but she's not even sure what it is. But she's trying to tell me, and I could tell she didn't have a next move. And she just needed to, I don't know, she needed to slow down and take a breath. Right? And the cold-hearted reality is she didn't have to believe a thing I was telling her. She didn't have to come here today. But somehow or another, she made it here. And so I'm staying with her. We're going to work through this. She's going to, at some point, get that check. And somewhere along the line, they can work out some type of an agreement to let her catch up, get Hawk to get her on track. She's got a job. I have faith. And so every day I just expect a miracle. And the very fact she's standing here before me, I've seen mine for today. So I'm going to adjourn this out to March 13th, which is my next day. Okay, so 2 weeks.
3 p.m.
At 3 p.m. in person. You're more than welcome. All right. Young lady, take care.
I will.
All righty. are we on this case?
Your Honor, I've had a chance to speak to Mr. Cisse, and we've come to an agreement. The amount of rent that's owed is $1691.88. Court costs of $175 for a total of $1866.88. Mr. Cisse said he can pay it by next Friday. Obviously, the court rule gives him through the following Monday. He signed the judgment, and so did I, and I advised him of his rights under the court rule.
Sir, is all of that correct? All right. Do you have any questions regarding anything that's contained on this judgment? No? All right. Very good. And you were apprised of your rights under the court rule, the 3-day right of rescission?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Judgment to the plaintiff by consent, and I've signed the judgment. All right. If you need a copy, you can pick one up front at the counter. Okay. Thank you. You're all set.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Sandy McFiddish versus Donovan Alexander.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fanter on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Alexander.
All right.
Your Honor, I spoke to Mr. Alexander, and we've come to an agreement. The amount of rent that's owed is $2,310. Court costs of $175 for a total of $24.85. Mr. Alexander says he can pay that by next Wednesday, which will be the 4th. So obviously, I'm going to give him till the 9th. We both signed the judgment, and I advised him of his rights under the court rule.
Sir, is all of that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions regarding anything contained on this judgment?
No.
And you did receive your right of rescission today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, the court will enter that judgment by consent. All right. If you need a copy, you can pick it up at the front counter. All right. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
103 South Hira versus Joshua Bertram.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fanter on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Joshua Bertram.
Thank
See
you.
you, Judge.
Good seeing you, sir.
We come to an agreement on this one also. The amount of rent that's owed is $245. Court costs of $175 for a total of $420. Mr. Bertram says he can pay that by Monday. I gave him obviously till the 9th. And I was thinking that because the amount is relatively low, we should put under further orders, no writ without a hearing. Have I caught on now?
Yes, you
Finally?
All right.
So what that means is that if for some reason you don't pay, and if I file an order of eviction, the court would set that for a hearing. So,
Yeah, may I say something?
Certainly.
I get paid basically twice a month,
Okay.
and it's been we're in our slow season right now, so my check has not been like half of what it used to be. So I'm just trying to make do with what I can, and that's how I fell behind. So I do
Got it.
apologize. I don't mean to be back in here.
Well, it's okay. Quite frankly, young man, that happens to a lot of folks. And I think what's fortunate about being in this county is that a lot of the attorneys, a lot of the judges appreciate that's what happens to people. And it's really just a matter of catching up, getting yourself kind of a little bit ahead so that happens.
I'm trying my hardest, sir.
No, I got you. So your slow season, when will it pick up? Like April?
I think March, April.
Okay.
When March Madness starts to begin. I work for a printing company, Underground Printing. So after like Amazon orders are done with through December, like the end of December, we start slowing down through July, February, and March.
Got it.
And then once the school season starts again,
Then you
we
pick
start
back
picking
up.
work.
Do
So
they order any like Maryland gear to print?
Maryland?
Don't say confused.
just say yes.
Don't look confused.
Yes. Yeah, no, we print
It's like.
we print all of them, yes.
Anything with it.
What'd you tell him? Just say yes. Just say yes.
University of Michigan, MSU, we do Iowa.
MSU. That's like Spartans.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
We do everything.
that'd be easy to print. Anyway.
You guys want.
All right. Okay, sir. So you have no questions on this judgment. I'm going to enter the judgment by consent. All right. And so if it doesn't pick up right away and you're back, you're back. We'll get you through it. Okay.
I've dealt with Mr. Bertram before. He's always easy to deal with and we always work something out.
Yeah. And it's getting there. So
Just getting there.
just getting there. All right. You take care of yourself, young man.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Bertram.
Where? Why?
Because she was not.
Lacey's in Zoom? Why is she in Zoom? Oh, she's someplace else. What? What? She said she's not coming here to see me? She wouldn't make it in time.
We did start at 12.
Did she know she didn't? She knew she had 12.
That's-
Why?
That's a question.
Where is she? Do you know where she is?
Detroit.
Did she tell? She's in Detroit?
Yes.
That's a big place.
It is a big.
That's all for me at 12. I'm
But you're
covering
gonna come cover at one,
yeah,
right?
for Sydney. Yes.
Okay, all right.
So I'll see you in an hour. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Arbor Meadows versus Akio Fujimaki.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Gabriel Lacey, P79685 for the plaintiff, Arbor Meadows.
Did you hear us talking about you?
Yes, Your Honor, and I do appreciate you allowing me to appear via Zoom.
You're more than welcome. All right, Mr. Stringer.
Yes, Thomas Stringer appearing on behalf of Akio Fujimaki.
All right. I have a dismissal.
So, Your Honor, if you could
Yeah.
allow me this time to address Brother Counsel, I had a family emergency, and I do apologize. I did not get to reach out to you and let you know that we were dismissing this case. And we will not be bringing up the other cases.
You have any objection to that?
Well, I have no objection to it being dismissed. My client did want me to ask for fees. You reserved them. I've had to come back again. When I look at I looked at my time after today, I'll have between $1,200 and $1,500 into this. It's unfortunate that my client gets charged for that.
Do I have permission to sign your name? So
Yeah, I will
Lacey,
I will state
have
that,
anything to say to that?
yes, Your Honor. I will state that this could have been resolved if he had just paid the court cost with notice. And my client was willing to do that and waive the late fee. I was willing to be very amenable, and at this point, decided to just do a courtesy fee waiver for the court cost.
Right.
And I do not believe that fees should be attributed to my client, as my client's just trying to assert their rights as a property owner and keep the place where he calls home beautiful.
Yeah, but remind me, were the court fees due?
There were court fees, but the issue was Your Honor did not specifically award them in the
Correct.
last case. That's what it was.
Right, but that's part of the problem. And Ms. Lacey, I appreciate that you at Emergency Counsel has been out here twice, and I was extremely skeptical of the argument that was being made at the last hearing, because everything was settled. And quite frankly, I don't know that Arbor Meadows should have been coming after him for something that wasn't contained in the written agreement or judgment between the parties. And that was part of my problem. And now we are back here again. And
Well,
I
and
think
I appreciate counsel having some family issue, but somebody from the firm could have sent me a dismissal, and at least I wouldn't have had to come out here today. And that's what's inherently wrong about this. And I'm not blaming counsel, but obviously she works for a firm who decided to file this. And really, there was no merit to filing this. And saying that Mr. Fujimaki could have paid the fees, well, he wasn't ordered to pay the fees, and we never agreed to pay the fees. So this is just wrong. I'll leave this up to the court.
And Ms. Lacy, I get the family emergency, I get all of that, and you kept the court apprised that you weren't going to be able to be here today. I wasn't sure what was happening on the case. So that I think all of us that have been in practice realize stuff happens, right? Okay, so I get that. I appreciate though what Mr. Stringer's saying, that somebody could have sent that. I am also, how do I want to say this? I'll put it this way. Sometimes people are sent in to give arguments that may themselves not have a whole lot of merit, and they have to just go about doing their job. And I can appreciate that. And I don't fault attorneys when they're placed in that position. I may be wrong, but I think, Ms. Lacy, you always give very good, cogent arguments grounded legally before this court. I felt, well, I'm just going to say it, and I don't know if I'm right, but I think that if it were up to you, we wouldn't have been here last time arguing. I think somebody has put you in that position, and unfairly so. I say what I think. I think you were put in that position unfairly. I don't think you would have given me that argument, because that's not what you do. But Mr. Stringer and his client should also not be. So I'm not going to award the $1,500 or whatever it would be, the 15 to 20. I will award $500 in attorney fees that will need to be paid by, I'm going to say is that it needs to be paid by the plaintiff to the defendant's attorney.
We have a time frame, Your Honor? 2 weeks, a month?
Yeah.
Whatever the
Pay it by March 16th, 2026. All right.
And I just want to put something on the record that I've had my assistant check every day for the last few days to see if we were receiving anything.
Right.
Because originally she was going to, and I'm just not blaming her, going to file a brief or file an amendment to request an amendment. So there was just nothing ever, and the dismissal could have come. I mean, from somebody.
And I'll say this, and I'm not here to defend Miss Lacy. I'll just say this. If she could have, she would have. I have no doubt in my mind. And I think that there may have been outside things hampering her. So I don't hold her responsible. That's why I phrased it the way that I do. I don't think that comes, I don't know whose pocket it comes out of. I'll make this clear in my mind. It should not come out of Miss Lacy's pocket.
No.
Whoever did what they
Appreciate that, Your Honor.
did, that's who should be paying it. Because I don't think she would have done this. She's never done that in the years that she's been practicing.
I fully accept that. I have no ill will at all.
I know you don't. So, and it's a good thing that this is the attorney on the other side, because this could have gotten real ugly. So, all right.
Probably true.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Ms. Lacy, I'll say this. Mr. Stringer doesn't come out here that often. He used to come see me all the time. Now it's every once in a while, here or there. So the very fact that it didn't get to him and I got to see him again, I'm okay with it.
Mr. Stringer, my sincerest apologies, and I do thank you, Your Honor.
Well, and I appreciate that. And again, there's no ill will whatsoever. I think you're a fine attorney. Just things happen.
Things happen. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
$600.
500.
No. $600 from Ava Meadows to requested me is officially gone. $600 is
That's in the other case.
that is stated.
Oh, yeah, no, this case is being dismissed.
This case is being dismissed.
That's what he's asking about, the $600 that they requested.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
all right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Field Properties versus Matata Patrick.
Gabriel Lacy for Bill Properties.
Not checked in.
They have not checked in. Would you like to take a default?
I would, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, go
At
ahead.
this time, Your Honor, we are requesting a default judgment for possession only, where the outstanding balance to pay is $1,918.36, court cost of $175. Total balance owed is $2,093.36. We are asking for a pay or vacate date of March 9th, 2026, and I do attest to the best of my knowledge and belief that the defendant is over the age of 18, competent adult, not deployed on active duty in the military, and we have kept the unit fit for habitability.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested. The writ issued 10 days. All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Your Honor. Have a wonderful
Thank
afternoon.
you.
Thank you to you and your staff.
You have a good weekend.
Thank you.
14A stands in recess. I can reach it. Who are you? In my next block?
Yep.
Okay. Court does call the case of Willow Ridge Apartments versus Azaria Damer.
David Fantera, standing for Attorney Katz on behalf of the plaintiff.
Hi, Your Honor.
Hello, how are you?
I'm
Okay,
good.
how much is owing on this?
In this case, there's rent owing in the amount of $2,573, court costs of $175 for a total of $2,748.
All right, Ms. Dameron, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Waiting on my next check. And then I do have a current household income change that I'm trying to work out, but I was gonna call home after this because they told me to call them again if I have a income change and see what they can help me with.
How much is your monthly rent?
1,600. I think it's really 1,599.
Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm. She said they were scheduling 16th, 17th. All right. Here's what I'm going to do, ma'am.
Mhm.
So you're going to be in contact with Hog. They're going to pay at most, let's say you're approved for everything. They're going to pay $3,000 at most, right? If I let this click over into the next time, we're going to be way above that figure.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, how much is your next check? With your next check, what are you going to be able to pay, you think?
Possibly 800.
Okay, so half of what would be your March rent.
Correct.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to find no tribal issue. I'm going to grant a judgment to the plaintiff in the amount of the 2748.
Mm-hmm.
How I like to describe that is I'm just freezing that number.
Okay.
So this doesn't include your March.
Okay.
Okay. And then, but I'm going to extend her writ date. Her writ date would normally be the 9th. I'm going to extend it out to the 17th of March. And I'm trying to time that up with when Hawk may be giving appointments. I may be off by a few days, but I'm trying to. So what I'll need you to do is call them right away.
Okay.
See if you can get on their calendar. Let them know that it's the 2748 and that you've got till that the date the judge gave you was the 17th.
Okay.
Okay, and see what they can do. So this doesn't include your March rent, doesn't do any of that. But if we can keep it right around here and they'll come through for you, then maybe that'll work out. Fair
Okay,
enough?
yes, sounds
You
good,
understand-
Judge.
Okay, and you understand what I'm doing?
Yes, I understand.
All right, yes.
Should I put under further orders that no writ will issue if payment is made or a promise to pay has been received?
No writ once a promise to pay has been received.
Okay.
All right.
Judge, can I say one more thing? I'm sorry.
Can I stop you? No, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, what do you want to tell me?
The one thing I wanted to say too is the late fees, those really end up taking a toll. Because if I do the little increments, if it's not at least a band that I make a payment on, I'm technically just paying those late fees.
How much are the late fees?
Okay, in total, it could go from after a week, it's $100, but it adds up every week. So they add another 100 every week,
Whoa.
I believe, or 50.
Your Honor, what was the number 2 weeks ago?
Was 2648
So it's gone up $100
in a week. Whoa.
in 2 weeks.
Well, in 2 weeks. So it's like $50 a week.
And are your late fee, and this isn't my client, are the late fees $1 a day or $5 a day or something like that after the initial payment?
I'm not sure.
Your Honor, why don't we just make this easy? Why don't we freeze it at the 2648?
Hang on a second. Oh, no. So
See, he's like, can't you get hell?
they're assessing a $50 late fee on the 6th day of the month. And then 10 days later, $100.
Yes.
Her rent is how much? 1,600?
Well, it went up, well, exactly 100.
So is that what's on there is that second?
What got tacked on was the second one because we were on the 13th. We're now on the 27th. So, where's the whole 150? 25.98. All right, here's what I'm going to do, ma'am. The best I can do in this case, I'm granting the judgment for $25.98. I'm wiping out that entire late fee for February. All right.
Thank you.
You, Mr. Fantera, however you want to describe it to him, and if he wants to talk to me directly, he can talk to me directly, but that might not be a great conversation. Let him know that late fee, I almost consider to be near liquidated damages, which cannot be assessed, and that the late fees have to be reasonably calculated to what is the cost of rent. And you can't each month keep putting people back in the hole like this.
Right.
All right. So, young lady, it's $25.98 now.
Okay.
Okay. That's the best I can do. I don't want to put it out to try to assess it any further because otherwise that rent will click on and I don't want to do that.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.
For bringing it. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Okay.
Of course.
All right. Get on the phone to Hawk. Do you hear me?
All righty.
Yeah, all right. You take care. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Willow Ridge Apartments versus Angela Schmidt. Angela Schmidt? Not here. You've been sworn. You may go ahead.
In this case, there's rent owing in the amount of $1,852, court costs of $175 for a total of $2,027. We'd ask for a judgment for possession with a writ after 10 days if that amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with writ to issue 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Have a great week.
Have a good weekend.
Can you see what she wants for me? Court calls case Legends of Rosewood Village versus Sean Weisberg.
No, Susan.
Susan, I'm sorry. What did I say? Sean?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was trying to change your name. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I guess.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jackie Snyder Potter on behalf of Mark Wasbury for the plaintiff.
All right. All right. Where are we on her case?
Okay, so the payment was applied. So the total now is $2,667.90.
Okay.
That's as
And
of
that
today.
was a payment from
Miss Weisberg.
her.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So, ma'am, how were you intending on getting the rest of this paid?
Well, Your Honor, may I catch you up on what's happening for a moment?
Sure.
Looks
Okay.
like she's out of the hospital, so that's a good
That's right.
that's a good
If
sign.
you recall, the last time I saw you, I was in my hospital bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
And your advice wisely was, don't worry about this and get better. So I followed your advice. I didn't worry. Now the amount and right now, by the way, I just got out of rehab. So I've had a steady stream of occupational therapy therapists coming into my house in the last few days.
Good.
And in addition to that, I had scammers try to steal at least $1,000 from my bank account. My credit union just canceled all my accounts. They're changing all the numbers on all my accounts. And I have to check with them and see the status of things, which I don't even know at the moment. I'm sorry to say, I don't even know how much money I have. And the amount that was just mentioned is not the amount of my rent, it's higher. So apparently there was some charge added to that, which I'm not aware of.
There was a late fee, Your Honor, as well as the court costs.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
So it's okay. The court costs is
One-
probably not so much the late fee as the court cost is
Yeah.
probably kicking it up to where you notice it. Okay.
I
Go
know it's
ahead.
not- Okay, so last time I paid $21.68, I believe, and you ordered them to cash my check, which was very,
Yes.
thank you. And this time, as I say, right today, I don't even know what money is available in my account to be able to pay. But I know that I will get a check on the 3rd of the next month. And that will be a chunk. Now, right now, I can't work. So I'm also out of my work, which normally supplements my money and allows me to pay this. Sorry, I'm vague, but I don't truthfully know what I have.
Okay.
I know that I can pay some at the beginning of March. How much, I'm not sure, but I can let you
Okay.
know.
Do you know how much is your monthly rent? That's why we start there.
Okay, thank you. Well, the last time I paid $21.68, that's what they asked for, that's what I paid, that's what you ordered them to cash. Normally, I thought my rent was $23.51.
That
Excuse me?
so her rent is $2,211, and then there's utilities that they divide amongst, that's $140. So that would be around what, right? I believe.
Okay, $23.51, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So utilities would be $140. I think that would be close to what she would pay.
All right.
$23.51 would be what she paid for rent and utilities.
Right.
Got it. So
Yeah.
this figure in essence, we would go back to where we were last week if I click over it to the next month, right?
Right. Yes.
Um,
And that
okay.
would be, I didn't calculate that, but I can. That would be $5,018.09 with the court costs and the February late fee. There wouldn't be a March late fee until it would be late.
So, Ms. Weisberg?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so your check that you get on the 3rd, how much of that are you going to be able to pay toward this? You
It's a good
think?
question. It's a good question. Well, usually I pay all of it. And I live on what else is remaining from my work, which I don't have at the moment.
Got it. Okay.
My check, it's a Social Security check.
Okay.
Now I got a benefit that allows me to have a little bit more in my Social Security check, but I don't even know how much of that is going to be. At a minimum, it's around $1,100.
Okay.
I expect it to be somewhat more, but I don't know how much more.
Gotcha. And your accounts are frozen.
Right now, well,
Your-
they've been
sure.
changed. All my account numbers were changed. And I haven't checked yet with my credit union today to see where we stand. I don't think they can find the scammers. I think they told me they're not going to have luck finding them.
Okay. And to your knowledge, did they get the money out of your account or?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm not even sure about that. I think
Okay.
they did
Oh.
because I've hardly got anything left. I have about $1,000 left right now.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
But I did get better, Your Honor, just like you told me.
You know what, Ms. Weisberger, that's what I was going to ask you. I said, yeah, we're talking all this money. The important thing, how are you feeling?
Well, thank you very much, Your Honor. I feel better. I'm getting my strength back. I'm at home at least. And I'm going to be stronger with the help of the PT and the OT and all these people who are coming to help me.
All right.
I'm trying to get some help in my house. That also will be good. I got a lot of things to arrange. There's
I
no
got
rest for the weary. If you
A brief mix-up in court turns into something deeper. The defendant apologizes for confusing the case, but the judge stops her. Don't apologize. Then he asks a more important question. How are you doing compared to last time? Last time, she was overwhelmed, even talking about preparing for the world to end in June. Today, she says she feels better. The judge reminds her what he told her before. Don't give up. The shift is clear. This isn't just about paperwork anymore. It's about stability, a mindset, and progress. Sometimes the most powerful courtroom moments aren't rulings. They're reminders to keep going. So here's the question. Can one conversation in court actually change someone's direction? Like and share if words matter.